Hello viewers, and welcome to the Money Talk segment. Money Talk, Money Talk, Money Talk. This is called the Money Fridays, and it's a Money Talk segment of the Mrs. Amma Show. If you're new to my vlog, welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can stay updated on and get notifications on when I post new vlogs on both careers and money. So on today's topic, we're going to be talking about savings, and it's basically we're already like in August, right? So it's mid-August, almost the end of August, and the year is really rolling by. Before you know it, it'll be Thanksgiving, and before you know it, it'll be Christmas. So between now and then, there are very good opportunities to increase your savings. So today's topic is really ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. Do you want to hear more ka-ching in your savings account? Then do these 5 things to hear more ka-ching in your savings account. Number 1 is ditch the morning joes. All right, maybe it's easier said than done. It's easier for me to do it because I'm not really a coffee drinker, but I know that there's some folks out there who are habitual, coffee drinkers, and there's nothing wrong with that if you make your own coffee. But if all of a sudden you're spending an average of $10 every day on coffee, or the variety of coffees, right? So a latte, a mocha, frappe, or whatever it is, right? That could really add up. So $10 a day times 7 days a week, that's $70. So instead, bank the $70, right? Go to the grocery store, get like a very good roast. So you could get, your Nescafe, whatever. I mean, there's some very good roasts out there, or brands of coffees out there. And learn to make your own coffee, Make it to you definitely will not spend $10 a cup making your own coffee. So ditch the morning joes. That's buying morning joes from outside. Learn to make your own, right? So 2 is save unexpected cash. What do I mean by this? You suddenly, maybe you're trying to do laundry, right? And you're clearing out the pockets of your skirts or your shirts, and you all of a sudden come across like a $50 bill. Don't spend it. Put it in the savings account, right? Or you all year long you've been kind of hoping, maybe using last year's bonus payout as a benchmark, and you're expecting maybe $5,000 in bonuses, but then you get $7,000. That extra unexpected $2,000, go ahead and put it in the savings account. Do not spend the $2,000 on frivolities. Now is not the time to go ahead and spend it. That kind of unexpected cash, you put it in your savings account. I mean, that's an awesome way. So it's the little things, the $50 you find in the pocket, the $20 you find, just go ahead and put it in your savings account. That is real ka-ching, ka-ching. Okay, so that's save unexpected cash. Number 3 is ditch frequent eating out. So recall, the operative word here is frequent. I am not advocating you never eat out. No, that's I eat out. Okay, but I tend to do celebratory meals. So it's my birthday, it's my hubby's birthday, it's the children's birthday, or then you can go out and it's Christmas or it's Thanksgiving and you want to eat out. That's fine. But frequent eating out to where you're eating out maybe 3 or 4 times a week. So having dinners out 3 or 4 times a week, that is very detrimental to your savings account. If you want to hear more ka-ching into your savings account, reduce it. Instead of eating out 3 times a week, maybe eat out once a week, right? I mean, so let's break it down. For good, decent dinner, anywhere, it doesn't matter. It could be Italian, it could be American, just whatever it is, right? For a party of 2, so you and hubby, or you and another person, a sister or a friend, it'll probably set you back an average of $100. And it could go up to as high as $200 or $250. It really depends on the restaurant. So let's just say it's an average of $100. Now, if you're eating out 3 or 4 times a week, that's easily $300-$400 a week that you're spending alone on dinners. You would have eaten the rest of the day, right? So you'd have spent money on breakfast, you'd have spent money on lunch, and then you're spending a whopping $400 every week on dinners. That is not savvy at all. That is not savvy. That's not good financial sense. So skip the dinner, reduce it from 4 dinners a week to like 1 dinner a week, and bank the $300. I mean, you would hear more ka-ching, and you would thank yourself for that. Number 4 is ditch smoking. So I'm not even going to say too much about this, because not only is smoking detrimental to your health, right? It is also very expensive. It's a very expensive. Smoking is the one habit that is a very expensive, detrimental habit. I mean, talk about throwing good money after bad habit. So ditch it. If you smoke, you have the willpower, you have it in you to ditch smoking and save. I mean, at $13 a packet, if you smoke a packet a day, it means in a week you're spending north of $90, and in a month almost $400 in a month on smoking, on imbibing in a habit that can cause, lung cancer, not to mention halitosis, bad breath, just bad smell, the cancers, and even potentially death. That is just not good business, not good financial sense. It's just bad. So go ahead and ditch that habit and save your hard-earned cash. Number 5 is keeping up with the Joneses. Ditch it. I mean, I vlogged about keeping up with the Joneses, and I'll put a link at the end of this vlog on that. Keeping up with the Joneses will set you back, and you'll be in real trouble if you decide you want to live your life keeping up with the Joneses. I mean, who are the Joneses? These are people who drive a luxury car that they can't afford. They live in mansions that they can't afford. They send their children to schools that they can't afford, to private schools that they can't afford, all while using borrowed money or debt, trying to impress people who care zero about them. So why do you want to keep up with such people? Why do you want to emulate the Joneses? It's just bad. Flip things around and let the Joneses emulate you. Bank your hard-earned cash. Make wise financial decisions. Live within your means. Never cut your coat according to your cloth. Or these days they say according to your fabric. But never ever keep up with the Joneses. Let the Joneses keep up with you, imbibing useful and good financial savvy sense. Okay, I've got extra. Read all about it. Okay, as an extra point, declutter your closet. So I know spring is long gone now. We're getting into this is the summer, till end of the summer season. We're getting into the fall. But do a spring cleaning of your closet. And I can guarantee you will find so many clothes, either shirts, clothes, bags, whatever it is, right? That you've not even worn in like months, and you're probably not going to wear them again because you've got new stuff. Declutter your closet, gather all of the old clothes and clothes that you no longer wear anymore, and donate them to charity. Get a tax receipt from that charity, and when you're filing your tax returns, for those of us here in the US, when you file tax returns for this fiscal year, take it as a tax deduction. That is if you itemize your deductions, right? And you'll be surprised at how much deductions is allowable for such charitable donations. So it's win-win. You've decluttered your closet, so there's now space and it's nice, roomy and airy. Don't go fill it up with like more stuff that you don't need. Don't fill it up with stuff that you want. No. So declutter it, enjoy the space, enjoy the air, donate it to your local charity, get a tax letter, and when you file your taxes at the end of the year, when you file your taxes for the year, take it as a tax deduction. So it's win-win. Extra ka-ching. All right, guys. So this brings us to the end of the Money Talk segment. And if you are imbibing in any one of these, go ahead. You can do it. You just have the willpower, to do what you gotta do to make sure that you've got more savings, more ka-ching in your bank account. Until the next episode of the Mrs. Amma Show, if you're new again, welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. If you're not new and you just keep, running into my vlogs and watching and you've not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. You stay well.